dream worlds aren't real. Let's reframe that. Why shouldn't it be possible? Why not contextualize that fluidity of infinite creativity and actually pay attention to it? Okay, but like seriously, all fun and jokes aside, I'm gonna go like fucking on a whole ass tangent here because I've been wanting to talk about this stuff for a while now. Like seriously, I've had it on my thoughts for a while now, yeah. But dude, I'm pretty sure like most of my audience like is gonna be like I don't know how this video is gonna turn out, okay? But here we go. So anyways, yeah, this like a interesting rabbit hole I've gone through like for like a couple months now. Well, okay, technically I've like fucking the whole lucid dream shit. Like I've been on that shit for like years now. And well, bro, I'm like balls deep. What's the whole shtick with this video, right? Well, I don't know what the whole shtick with this video is, you know, you'll have to listen out and find out. Ooh, engage. It's about how I'm slowly going crazy, okay? You know, but it's fine. We get that, right? So right, about training like your imagination, right? I'm pretty sure like most people don't have an imagination. So if you do, you're already like above the NPC level. Okay, so good job. Good job, you. Yeah. Oh fuck. Don't do it. Controllers. But yeah, you know, you're above the NPC level, you know, you can like you can become one of me. No, don't become me, please. I'm just giving you like I'm just giving you a little, you know, a little insight on like this type of world, this type of crazy world, crazy rabbit hole that I've gone on, you know, like the whole being able to like visualize better, you know. So let's actually get to that. There's different levels, right? I'm pretty sure I might put like a chart up there, you know, of like different levels of visualization, like 1 to 5, right? You know, I'm like easily on 5, totally, trust. It's not like I'm yeah, but like I feel like this goes like even beyond, because like with my tulpa, what's a tulpa? I'll get into that later, okay? I'll yeah, the definition's already there, but yeah, like I can't visualize her. Like, yes, I can visualize her with color and perfectly, except that I can't with full detail. So you know, I'm still learning as I go along. Like this little, you need to like work on actually like training your brain by using it more, you know, like metacognition. Okay, maybe you don't have to do metacognition right now if you're not familiar with that term, but you like kind of have to get there, right? Like, you know, increase your RAM per se, you know, like practice, do mental practice, because if you can't use your brain, then how do you expect to imagine well, you know? How do you expect to so yeah, in fancy wording, it's gonna be the backbone of any underlying limitations by which you will be limited by chain from I do that in writing better. not exactly great at speaking. But yeah, didn't think like you could like get through this without meditation. Then do it, please. It's good for you. It's good for you. See, look, I already am pointing at you. I'm pointing at you. No, so just it's fun. It's good fun. It's not boring. Trust. It makes you feel more alive. I yeah. Level 2 is what I'm gonna call level 2. I mean, there's the level which I'm getting at, which is like you can see things, you can see all the details and everything, but it still looks like imagination. Like what the fuck, what's going on there? You know, did you know that imagination is supposed to not look like imagination? Crazy, right? So you know, it's actually supposed to look like real life, and you know, to get to the final level of detail, you know, I don't I you know, it might seem impossible if you're watching this, like wow, you can actually get to that. Yeah, of course, you can train to that. You know, why shouldn't you? So yeah, like, you know, having this like train of thought that like you shouldn't like separate imagination from like data fed through your real eyes. All of your fucking worldview is really just an illusion like created by your brain. So if you have your own input that you feed it instead of like the input of the world that's fed to you, you know, then you have more control over yourself. Like, you know, that's how, you know, fundamentally there shouldn't be any difference from your imagination, your like mind's eye view, and your visual data, like what your eyes see, right? Directly fed into your brain, and your brain like hallucinating this whole experience of quote unquote real life. And you know, I feel like meditating on this train of thought, you know, just to really settle it in. It obviously, you know, I'm reading from a guide, so you know that's what it recommends, and yeah, I agree. You know, that's how it do be. So, you know, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool stuff. You know, autism mode. I feel like I lost like 90% of people watching this. I hope I didn't lose you, okay? You know, but yeah, the time for my next talking pull. Oh, by the way, real quick, please, you know, please do not. This is a gross fucking overgeneralization of like, you know, the actual like things I'm referencing. So there's like many guides out there. It's just usually they're not explained in video format as I see. And if they are, well, I can't find them for some reason, so I don't fucking know. Like, maybe I'll get more of them when I post this video, because YouTube, I gotta have Google track me. Alright, so, you know, another thing I'm like into, you know, it's the whole, like, auto suggestion, like all of the things related to your subconscious, which is literally running your fucking life, even more so for the NPC, because like they're not even aware of it, right? So if you don't make the unconscious conscious per se, then you'll basically be a puppet to the elites. You'll basically be a puppet like forever. I don't think I don't think that's good. Like, bro, what the fuck? You know, like my entire life, I just that's something that I've kind of innately like, you know, I've kind of innately like known. It's just living on autopilot for like more than half of your life didn't exactly help with that, but it's fine. We good now. You know, now I'm gonna start into getting into like, whoa, ever heard of a mind palace? Yeah, that's pretty cool, you know, like kind of being there or something. It's, you know, all in good fun, right? So you can like be there, do stuff, and being quote unquote immersed in that headspace, and just like have like be able to like dream in anytime you want, basically. People have it's not like that. It's not that crazy of a concept, actually. Like literally daydreaming is just chemically assisted daydreaming. So you like, and with the whole shit about before, like with your fucking eyes like basically hallucinating reality because of the input fed to it, like, yeah, I mean, why shouldn't you then be able to like daydream, right? And okay, I'm calling it a daydream now, but I guess that's the most like, also apparent, you know. Obviously, this shit has so many fucking levels, dude. Oh my god, like some people being able to direct like all the senses there, being able to train yourself to direct all the senses there, um, and stuff, like literally doing anything, because obviously you're training yourself to learn how to dream anytime you want, and that's cool, you know. So that means you can like smell anything, taste anything, be anything. Obviously, you know how a dream works, right? uh, of lucid dream, perhaps. And yeah, if you make it as realistic as like real life, okay, so about addressing that, um it might actually be like too fucking easy to disassociate, you know, if you're that type of person. But even then, like with anyone, like they can really disassociate. That's not good. That's not good. That's how. Okay, okay. I technically have already. I fucking again. I told blah blah. Whatever. You know, I'm like, you gotta be careful with this shit. Basically, like it's you're not free. You're not separate from this whole like everything here, literally. So, honest, I don't know. I don't know anymore. Do you even want to? Okay, so how did I actually fucking how did I actually get like literally to feel like any sense? I okay. Hey, if you're like actually going through with like meditating and stuff, you you should be able to like experiment with being able to like focus on having a form having a form, right? And being able, and then like just focusing on like a single like sense, like for example like how your feet feel, how your bare feet feel in the on the floor. I particularly struggle with this because I literally like in my headspace, like I fucking go through the floor all the time. And it's kind of been fixed by this point, but holy shit, was that annoying. But yeah, like Oh my god, it's kind of silly. I know. Like you're just imagination. Yeah, it all feels like imagination. Whatever. But then something interesting happens. You know, you continue with it, right? You practice it, and then you're able to get more results. It's not so much, it turns into imagination, but more immersive, aka training your imagination. Literally. And you know, and if you like practice more senses and don't neglect them, by the way, or else you'll lose them. But you know, if you keep like feeling more senses and practicing, then eventually it'll just feel like second nature, and that's the goal, right? And this is how you essentially are able to like convert that into more of a experience akin to real life. Yeah, or if you choose to make it so that way. For me, like, okay, in my experience, okay, this might be a bit difficult, not gonna lie. I mean, for me, I have like some things to help me with this. First of all, I've probably repeated this one already. I meditate on these things. You know, like I need my chill time, and chill time can be either fun or, you know, or just normal. So yeah. I also like, a thing that got me into this, so it was me practicing self-hypnosis on myself. Which is also pretty fun and silly. And though I particularly don't want to rely on that, because even though technically, like, I mean, I've harnessed that kind of, except I don't, I'm not like, I'm not always gonna be in that full trance mode, trance effect that hypnosis gives you. So you just, I kind of had to like, it helps with being able to like feel anything, do anything. You know, like if I tell my hand to go numb, then it can go numb by itself. You know, that funny feeling where your blood circulation is whatever. But from here, I need to go transition it into auto suggestion, which was the little thing I implied earlier, and that's the next step from hypnosis, you know, autosuggestion, which means that you train your subconscious to basically, like, you know, be able to like control it, and it wants to be controlled because it's literally you. It's yeah. And then you're suddenly, wow, you can smell like nice things, you can make things taste differently. Oh my god, it's the whole, like, it's the whole feeding your own data thing. Wow, that it's not cool, guys. Oh yeah, fuck, I gotta read my notes more. Yeah, okay, so right, I literally just spoke about all this stuff, but there's like a anchor, like, to fucking, you can use like anti-disassociation techniques in Headspace and outside Headspace, please, if you struggle with that. The 5 things to see, 4 to feel, 3 to hear, 2 to smell, 1 to taste. I'm so silly. I'm so silly. No. Bro, if you get frustrated with this, please don't give up. Please. Please, just practice makes perfect, like how they say. You know, and okay, I like in my headspace, right? I have this like a white room that I am on to like just literally anchor myself on there. Like five. Now it takes me like 5 minutes to do so, or 10. But you know, I'm able to like fully like materialize in there and just just like be there or something, you know, start to cool daydreams and stuff. And you know, like also people with ADHD, like me and my AUDHD, you know, you gotta make this fun, you know, make this easy if you actually want to go through with this, because I feel like I feel like most of the audience here would be like that crazy type of people. Which no, I feel you. Please, I'm relatable. Totally trust, bro. Quick little mention about lucid dreaming, by the way. You know, all of this goes into your lucid dreams. You know, being able to like, cause if you like just have more awareness generally and like better mental things, better metacognition, then you know that type of metacognition type thing, then you're like you gonna there's this thing in lucid dreaming which is basically like instead of headspace, it's called a persistent realm, where like in your lucid dreams, like since they can feel like so real, and you just have like better like control over like being able to feel your body in there and whatnot, then you can like the persistent realm is basically like a space where you can consistently go to through like a portal or something, and then fuck around and do whatever you want. Dude. And I suppose if you don't go to the route of making a tulpa, then on your lucid dreams, I guess it would be I guess your brain can make fake people that are real or something. I don't know. I don't know. You know, you can tell them really funny stuff. You can tell them really funny stuff, except to the part where like you start except with me when like I fucking had entities and shit like start showing up in my dreams or whatever. And that's been happening more and more as the more I go further into this rabbit hole, which forget about it. Okay, my preferred techniques for lucid dreaming though, real quick. It would be like if my top technique, which is not particularly, it might not be beginner friendly, but it's like it's literally just a combination of it's literally just auto suggestion. Like, bro, if you already have like more control over your subconscious and being able to like communicate with it directly or whatever, then you can just tell it to give you a lucid dream and it'll do that. More likely than not. More likely than not. You know, but yeah, if you don't have this yet, then I suppose I used to do this technique called SILED, sensory induced lucid dreaming. Basically going through your yeah, look it up please, or just fucking read. and also like with that combined with also exit induce like you like when you wake up, like being aware of when you wake up, and then like imagine something and then like with visually induced lucid dreaming, VILD. you just like you can just like go back into the dream and like just continue having a lucid dream that way, which is I've you know I've used this all the time, except I don't, but because I had to go record today. I don't. This video has gone on for way too fucking long. But yeah, my final thing, is, well, remember that, remember in the beginning of the video where, like, I mentioned that I had a tulpa? Well, yes, that's called tulpamancy, which is basically literally like the ultimate fucking immersion thing, which is literally creating a whole new person in your head or anything. It doesn't have to be a person. It used to be popular, like, in the 2010s, apparently, or whatever. I was fucking brain dead during that time, so, you know, wouldn't be aware of it, considering it was a 4chan thing. And that platform fucking sucks. Good means, though. Yeah, like, you make a personality. You talk, you feed it quote-unquote training data, aka talking to it, and then you keep talking to it, and, you know, like, basically like training an AI, you keep feeding it data without the artificial, so it's literally just intelligence. Intelligence plus DLC. And literally, like, when you keep doing this, when you like have this strong intention to make like another fucking person in your head, or make another personality, you know, you eventually, like, you will start completely like rewiring your brain, essentially, to accommodate for this, and essentially, like, have like a different ego portion to talk to. So it's gonna be creating this illusion that's gonna become more real as time goes on, to be able to, like, well, have another person. And if you're into that, if this sounds too much, then please do not do it. This is not for everyone. Like, do not fucking do this, because you cannot remove your tulpa. You cannot remove your tulpa. I might make more of an in-depth video to this, you know, even though I kind of like fucking checked literally every single topic I wanted to talk about on this video, as is more of a general thing. So, you know, if you want to have another person in your head and are good with accepting the very real responsibilities to it, by the way, then tulpa.org is gonna be your best friend. Just go there. There's a shit ton of guides, please. That's actually where I stole information from. So, you know, I gotta steal from somewhere, right? Anyways, that's all. Alright, please, little babies, do not. This is so. Do not fucking disassociate. Do not, like, don't don't disassociate. Don't die on me, guys, please. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, have a good one, y'all. Have a good one.